is that, yeah, they do it to put food on the table. They can also do it purely to fuck with people.
They just spit at humans for fun? I love that.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if God took a seal, jammed it full of steroids, and gave it a mouthful of razors? The answer is this fucking demon.
I was like, is this about to be like something about no, that is not.
And that demon has a name. It's a leopard seal.
That thing is terrified looking. Dude, that's so scary looking. Look at him. Actually, you know what? He kind of cute. He kind of cute. You know what? He kind of cute.
You can find them stalking the waters in Antarctica, and what makes them special is they are the only species of seal to be considered an apex predator. What does that mean? They are so fucking scary that nothing hunts them. They are the fucking Dark Souls boss of their ecosystem. And once you look at them, pretty easy to see why, because to start with, they're fucking huge.
Damn, boy, he's thick.
They are 3 meters long.
Don't fat shame him. He's just a guy. It's adorable, but also can crack your skull. Hey, you know what? That's the life I live, right? Exchange one for another. Danger salami. That's Satan's puppy. Yes.
3 meters long and weighing at 600 kilos. But the scary thing about that isn't that it's the same weight as 3 grand pianos. It's that despite being heavier than a vending machine, if it wanted to eat you, you would never see it or hear it coming. See, this ocean...
Wait, no, don't make it look evil. Where was the lesson? I saw it. I see it down there in the fucking preview. Look at him.
Ocean dinosaur has 2 ways of hunting. The first is it'll wait for you to get in the water and swim you down at 40 kilometers an hour. But the other way they hunt? Jump scares. Let me paint you a picture. You are a penguin walking across the ice with your buddies, and there's a crack that you need to hop across to continue. And so, bloke in front of you walks up to the edge, eyes the gap, goes to jump, and...
Oh no.
Yet the leopard seal that currently has your mate in his mouth has been patiently camping under the ice for the past 3 hours, waiting for you to get close enough to be snatched into the KFC bucket. And if the bite from the mouth full of combat knives doesn't finish you, the seal thrashing the body back and forth like a rag doll, skinning it alive and flinging its limbs all over the place as the other penguins watch, probably does.
Fucking valid, I guess. I don't... Also, I love that end. The fucking...
This tiny bug can kill you with a hamburger.
Is that like a tick? It looked like a tick. Dude, I had ticks on my legs all the time when I used to live out, like, when I was real little. I lived, like, on the countryside. So, like, it was super easy to get ticks.
This nasty little fucker is a Lone Star tick. You can find them in the United States of America and Mexico. And you may be wondering, how does a hamburger become a murder weapon? Well, considering Lone Stars are only 3 millimeters long, we can safely rule out the thing picking up a cheeseburger and fucking beating you to death with it. What the tick will do, however, is bite you. And that bite is what begins the hamburger to homicide domino effect.
What?
You see, Lone Star...
I had a tick on my dick. What? Tick on my dick. Tick on my dick.
Ticks are parasites, and they're aggressive ones at that. They are one of the only species of tick that can catch your scent and run you down just to take a bite. And when those fangs sink into you, you will feel fucking nothing. The bite itself.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think it's gonna matter at the moment they bite. Also, what would they have the reason to hunt down?
The bite itself is painless. The bastard will latch onto you for up to 7 days, sucking the blood out of you and inflating itself like a fucking balloon before rolling his fat ass away. The problem is, while it was there, planted a fucking bomb. But that bomb has a long fuse.
Why the fuck did... No, not the CSGO bomb! Oh god, I didn't buy a defuse kit.
Bomb has a long fuse. In fact, you'll be completely fine for about a month. Until one day, you go on a Macca's Mish with the boys and decide to grab yourself a succulent cheeseburger. And it's not even the first cheeseburger you've had in the last month. So you suck that shit down like Kirby and think nothing of it. Till around 6 hours later, when it starts to get a little bit hard to breathe. Super cool Lone Star tick fact. Their bites can give you this nifty little thing called alpha gal syndrome. What's that? Oh, you know, it's just a complete fucking allergy to red meat. It takes a bit.
I guess that, like, my brain's processing that on one end because it's like, what do you mean there's a tick that can just make you fucking allergic to shit? That's awful. But the second other thing is, I heard about that before. I can't remember who it was, but it was a creator. It was a creator that I know and follow. And they basically explained that they were bit by a Lone Star tick, so now they struggle eating meat. And they're like, but a certain meat they're able to tolerate, thankfully. So I heard about this, but I can't believe that's a thing.
About a month to kick in, but when it does, eating it causes vomiting, diarrhea, and in some cases, anaphylaxis, which is why your throat is closing up and you are collapsing to the floor due to oxygen deprivation caused by a fucking Big Mac.
It's one thing when you're shitting on the toilet fighting for your life. It's another when it's closing your throat. I don't...
This fish has a gun. This bad boy is an archer fish, and based on the description, you'd probably assume that Faye's fins here is found in the US, because, you know. But no, it may come as a shock to you, he's actually Australian. And now that you've got that piece of information, it should come as absolutely no fucking surprise to you when I tell you the reason it's packing heat is bugs.
Huh?
See, these bad boys love
meat to hamburger before I die because I was bitten by a Lone Star tick.
eating insects. And
sorry, that was a bad joke.
specifically, they quite enjoy bugs found in the air or on land. And as the 9,000 IQ individuals among you may have figured out, that's a problem because it's a fucking fish.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water.
Look at it, I'm under the water.
And last I checked, the motherfucker can't just swim through the air, which is why it's running a ranged build. But when I said gun, I meant less buying a deagle and more a super soaker. See, when an
Why did she scream like that? Ah! I'm sorry, she screamed it so silly.
See, when an archerfish spots a happy meal hovering over the water, they will gently float their way up to just below the surface. They then lock onto their target, adjust for wind, and then suck in the water and spit it up to 3 fucking meters, nailing the target. And as it turns out, water gun...
I love that man got fucking evaporated off the also Tom Holland just...
is a super effective move. Knocking the insect into the water, where the archerfish just swims over and grabs it like a fucking snack. The thing that cracks me up about this
is that, yeah, they do it to put food on the table. They can also do it purely to fuck with people.
They just spit at humans for fun? I love that.